I've seen several articles from different websites mentioning a riot that happened last night in Portland, Oregon, and I think it's fake. I don't know, there's just something about the way that the pictures are arranged. It doesn't matter what website you go to, by the way. Because when a couple of years ago, when Black Lives Matter launched, it hit everywhere. I live at OSU campus, Ohio State University, and I'm right next to High Street, and there were thousands of people that were marching, and there were windows that were smashed on the main streets. Yesterday, there was nothing. But when you look at the pictures that they show here and the quotes that they're bringing up from other people that witnessed what happened, it it's got to be fake because if you're going to tell me that 100 people are walking down the street writing things that aren't even very literate, and yet everybody has pictures of the damage but not one picture of a rioter, I think this is just the news making news. But in case you're new around here, I am about to do a news speed run. I'll take a couple of the stories of the day. I'll compile the details down in the cliff notes. And if you want more, down in the description box will be links to where I found my articles. Having said that, rioters in downtown Portland graffiti smashed windows following a Supreme Court abortion case. Death to SCOTUS. A large group of rioters were seen in downtown Portland, Oregon, smashing windows and vandalizing several buildings Saturday night. The group also graffitied messages targeting the U.S. Supreme Court. The group, made up of about 100 people, were yelling and chanting as they marched down the streets and would periodically stop to destroy and graffiti objects. Here is your first set group of pictures. Um, Very bland. Doesn't even look right. Members of a group smashed several windows of a Starbucks coffee building, and others were seen destroying a Tesla car. I thought you guys were on the left. That's your home. The black vehicle was left with red spray paint, and at least two windows were broken. Abolish schools, another graffiti message painted on a Portland Scholastic League vehicle said. A cab also on another. And here's the picture of the black Tesla car. I'm willing to bet that the guy that took this picture, it's his car. Another message the group spray painted on a storage box that appeared to say, abort the court. Here's the abolish schools thing with a little happy face picture on there or something. I don't know. As the night continued, a smaller group of individuals separated from the larger mob reportedly no longer wished to be part of their violent actions. What have they done? So far you've mentioned one window being smashed from a car and one window being smashed from a Starbucks coffee. And people wrote like things on two vehicles, and basically they went home. After several hours, the group dispersed. The group's destructive spree comes after a day of the majority of the Supreme Court voted to overturn Roe v. Wade, which recognizes the right of women to get an abortion. Where in the Constitution does it say that they have a right to use about $10,000 to kill somebody else? This is a liberal-run website. You might like Tucker. You might like Jesse Waters. They're all paid for by George Soros. It was also the second night of violence in the city after protesters gathered Friday night. And then finally, if it loads up, something, blah, 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 her body, her choice. But, I don't know. For me, it just seems like it's made up. I think what everybody was expecting was this gigantic, everything falling apart like it was with Black Lives Matter a couple of years ago, and it just didn't happen. And we're still waiting for that time to happen. But I think people are mature enough to realize that it really isn't about sex. It's about life. And that gives me faith in the future. But this has been Joshua Chirac. I hope you like. I hope you subscribe. Thank you for your time.